Hey, thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, but you can call me the mother of twins as I help you along your twin flame journey. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your comments. You're giving me life in the comments. I love the way you support each other with love and light and positivity as we are all navigating this twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching my channel, I need to tell you that everything that comes out of my mouth by the time you start watching the video is part of your message, whether I'm sneezing, laughing, singing, crying, shouting, dropping cards on the floor, or knocking over my beautiful scenery. It is all a part of the message. So you need to know that. If you like the way I read, I call those my love and light sessions, my personal readings. I call them, a session with me, love and light. And so everything you need to know about how to book that is in the description box below. Thank you for that. This message is for our twins in separation. We are going to get some energy, overall energy from our energy oracle deck. We are going to get 3 cards. The masculine is going to be on my right. The feminine is going to be over here on the left. And in the middle, it's going to be the energy between the two of them. So it's going to be how they feel individually. And then in the middle, how they feel, well, the energy between them, rather, or what they're working on, You'll see how it lays out. I'm going to be using After Tarot on this. Victories in reverse. First of all, let me see if my deck is in reverse, and it is. Okay, my victories in reverse. It should be worth noting. I'm not going to use those, but it should be worth noting that the root chakra, first chakra, Archangel Michael is out, and the Thinking Woman is out. That should be just noteworthy. I'm not going to use them, but I know it's going to bear some kind of way on this reading. Okay, so just Spirit, masculine card, feminine, the energy between them. So the masculine is being asked to embrace. That's a major arcana in this deck. I can't remember what that card is, but I'll tell you in a minute. Ooh, too many. Get the energy. And the feminine, you have a lot of decisions to make. You're daydreaming. You're making decisions. You're figuring out what's real. Some of you are going within. All right. 2 major arcanas in this deck. So the Master card, I'll tell you what these are in tarot. Okay, the energy between them. I love the fact that they're mastering. It's almost like they're mastering their heart. That's the energy between the masculine and the feminine. Card number 15, simplifying to a number 6, which is all about balance and harmony. The masculine has card number 21, which simplifies to a number 3. He's been asked to probably embrace the possibilities, but you can't help but look at the light behind his head, which lets me know, and the flower around him. I think it's not a lotus, but it's like he's having an awakening. He's embracing everything around him. He's embracing his newfound journey. He's embracing the calling. Look at the world. He's right over the world. He's embracing the calling that's upon his life. He's coming to a greater understanding of who he is and why he is, and he's beginning to embrace that. Also, his heart. Look at the heart. Got a lot of hearts out here, and it's funny because I'll show you in 1 second what I'm talking about. Well, let me do it now. There's a heart here. See, in the embrace. In the energy between them, there's a heart, right? And look at the feminine. Hold on. Look, her hand is in the shape of a heart. And she's making decisions, but she's making those decisions while daydreaming, okay? It's so the feminine, you're very captivated. I'm even feeling there's a lot of telepathic communication happening with the twin journey right now. A lot of telepathy going on because we're in separation. Many of the couples, the flames are in separation, so it's a lot of synchronicities, a lot of songs, a lot of playlists being played, a lot of meditation going on, a lot of telepathic communication. I'm feeling like some of you go into the shower, and because water acts for you as a conductor or a conduit of energy, and so you go in the shower, and in your shower time is when you can tap into your masculine or to go into the 5D easier because you use the water as like a point of contact. Like a point of contact. So let me get these, tell you what these 2 cards are in the major arcana of this deck. I just had to pull the book out on this one. Had to pull the book out. Card number 15 is what? It's the devil card. Okay, great. This is the 3rd reading I've done tonight, and this is the 3rd time the devil has come out. There's a lot of people getting this is the devil, the equivalent of the devil card in this deck, the lovers oracle deck. But but it's, look, he's getting a master over the things that try to master his heart, right? If you look at the card, his heart is it, there's the green, there's the Archangel Raphael is all over this, but it's like he's getting mastery over what has been, plaguing his heart, or the issues of the heart, because we know that scripture says out of the abundance of the heart flow flow your words. Out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. Also the issues of life, guard your heart, for out of it flows the issues of life. So a lot of between the two of them, the energy between them is they're both your masculine and your feminine, whoever's watching, because our men also watch this channel. Shout out to the men. Shout out to the 11% of males that we have watching the channel. Okay, so you or your feminine, or you or your masculine, however it goes for you, you are both getting mastery over fear, negativity, freedom. You're getting freedom from some constricting situations. You're getting mastery over how you love, or why you even love, and you're getting a release. A lot of energy around being released from toxic situations, being released from toxic thoughts, being released from family dynamics. Somebody's been released from family dynamics because they chose to follow their heart. Somebody's being released from obligations. I don't know if you I don't know. I just heard child support. Somebody just got taken off child support, which was a surprise to you. Like, you no longer have to pay child support because either the parent is doing well, they're doing better than you. Whoever, I don't know. But anyway, you're gonna come. Listen, if that's you, you're gonna come up. You're gonna come up. You can't be a twin and live in poverty. That just doesn't work. That's not. You have to be blessed. You have to be blessed. But for whatever reason, just take it up as a y'all. My dog is snoring like a 85-year-old man right now. I should just let y'all hear her for a minute. Wait, okay, is that a message? Yeah, some of y'all are bored and you're not watching the reading, or the reading is on at like 3 a.m. and you fell asleep on it. Wake up! Anyway, sleeping like my dog. Anyway, so in matters of the heart, fear and doubt can often prevent a relationship from flowering or manifesting. So they restrict and confine. So a fearful heart closes in upon itself, and you only see the negativity and doubt. So that was a part of some of the things that was plaguing this union, that was plaguing this, the union that this union, the twin flame journey, was you guys had a lot of fear and doubt about what it really was or is. And now you're overcoming that. You are literally mastering that thing that was trying to master you, which is that fear and doubt that was trying to make you think this is crazy. This is not real life. And by the way, to the ones who are thinking, I feel like I've been living a dream. I'm hearing that. I feel like I'm living in a dream. I don't even know if time is even time. I don't know if I'm even real. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing hours upon hours, but because then nothing feels real anymore. Listen, welcome to the club. This is the twin flame journey. You're going to begin to feel that. You're going to begin to feel like you can bend time, bend shapes, change outcomes. Think your way through many things and create another reality, or rewrite the future, like the last reading said. You can. If you don't like the way it looks, then rewrite it. So you're getting mastery over the fear. That's the energy between the two of you. Let's talk a little bit about the masculine. Let's look at the masculine in separation, especially with what's going on in the globe, right? So you're being called to embrace. And this card is the world card. Duh. This is the world card. Okay? So this is all about achievement. It's about welcoming in the new. Some of you guys are going to be welcoming a baby. Somebody is welcoming a baby in about 3 months. Some of you are going to be getting pregnant in about 21 months. Whenever that is, from the time you see this video, in about 21 months, you're going to be finding out that you're pregnant. This card is about appreciation. It's about dreams. It's about wholeness and contentment. Okay, so when it comes to love, the universe is smiling upon you. The masculine is feeling really loving towards his feminine, especially because he can't be with her. I want to be with you, gotta be with you. Mary J. Blige, Be Without You. We've been too strong for too long, and I can't sleep without you, baby. Y'all know the song. And I'll be waiting up until you get home. Is that the second time I've had that song? That's somebody's energy. I feel like I've sang that song before. But anyway, I've sung that song before. Anyway, energies are moving and shifting and coming together to give you exactly what you need and you want, is what the book says. And so the masculine is learning how to clarify what he wants. So some of your masculines are actually communicating better, especially because of the separation. They're like, their texts used to be like kind of short and sweet, but now they're a little bit longer. They might be engaging with you even more throughout the day, throughout the evening, where you used to not hear from your masculine at night. You now hear from him at night, whereas you should not hear from him in the morning. Now you hear from him in the morning. Everything is changing. Everything is doing like something different. You know what I mean? So very, very powerful energy. Very, very, very powerful energy. Very, very, oh man, it's just really beautiful. It's really beautiful. He is literally look at him. He's embracing his calling. He's embracing you. He's embracing this relationship. He's embracing what it means to be. Some of them are some of your masculines are watching tarot readings. And listen, let him lie if he wants to, but you're intuitive, all right, feminine? You're intuitive, you know, and he is, and he's now understanding, what a divine masculine is. There's actually, I cannot think of his name now, and I can't believe I can't now, but I see a man now that's out here in tarot land that is actually speaking for the divine masculines. I think it is fabulous. Yes. Okay. So anyway, because it's, feminine readers have been channeling both energies, which is, again, energy is interchangeable. Don't get hung up on it. But I'm just saying it's very, very good to see a man actually talking about or talking as a divine masculine. So anyway, some of you masculines are embracing who he is and understanding that and really coming into some understanding. Because look at the illumination behind his head. You know what I mean? And this man also looks like he's saying, see me, love me. So some of your masculines have sent y'all been sexting throughout this, this transcendence. Yeah, look up that word, somebody, transcendence. That's going to be important for some reason. But your masculine has been sending you pictures, and he's like being very suggestive. But y'all been sexting and throughout this quarantine and been sending y'all pictures of yourselves. And somebody's like, I've never done it before in my life, but you find that you're doing it now. That's what this journey will do for you. It'll make you do things you never thought you would do. Okay, so feminines, hi girls. So what you guys are doing now is you're daydreaming. You're let me pull some keywords for you so I can get started. Just need to see. Okay. So you have options, feminine. This is in the tarot. This is the equivalent of the Seven of Cups card. Okay, so you have options. You have you're very much in your fantasies. Remember, I said about the feminine that's in the shower, that it meets her masculine in the shower because the water acts as a conductor. Yeah. You're very much in your imagination because you have to be. You're finding it out in this quarantine that it's all about telepathy and fantasy. And really, when I say fantasy or imagination, all I'm talking about is tapping into your third eye or your sight. You're seeing in the 5D. You're seeing in the spirit. That's all. So it's really not like you're making up a scenario or making up a scene. Just let it come. Look at this woman. She's relaxing. She's not making anything happen. She's simply closing her eyes. When I close my eyes. Da, 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 da. Shanice, it's an old song. Da, da, when I close my eyes. That's all I remember. But anyway, when she closes her eyes, she sees her masculine. When she closes her eyes, she's with him. When she closes her eyes, she can smell him, taste him, touch him. He's right there. And look at her hands in the shape of a heart. He has her heart. She has his. She's very settled. Look at the belt around her waist. I'm drawn to this belt around her waist. That's that green fertility. That's that heart chakra, right? That it feels like there's fertility, and it almost looks like that umbilical cord I was telling you guys about, going to the earth, how she meditates. She can meditate and literally center herself and extend, you know what I mean? Her retractable umbilical cord down to the earth's core. Doesn't that like she's meditating? She's connected. That belt looks like it's connected to the earth if you look at it, right? And the color green, supply, life, prophecy. She's very fertile in her. She feels like she's more, her imagination is real. This feminine, this group is feeling that their imagination is more real than their natural, their 3D, because they have learned how to navigate. I'm also drawn that her head is covered. You know what I mean? She has this turban-like thing, this covering. She's covering her head because I feel like she's in her divinity. You know what I mean? Cover your head. Protect your crown. That's a message for some of you. Protect your head. Protect your crown. Don't just let any and everybody touch it. Don't let any and everybody get into it. Protect your crown. Okay? Okay? So anyway, let's go to the book. So when this card appears, it often means that there's a certain amount of confusion or uncertainty regarding your life. Now this card. Now I'm just showing y'all example of intuitive reader. This woman looks so peaceful to me, but this book is saying, which is fine. We're gonna go with that because we can't ignore the message, right? But this book is saying there's some confusion and some uncertainty regarding your love life. What is it that you really desire, and what would you like to change or attract? Because you have many options in front of you. So let me channel this group of feminines. So the ones that are trying to figure out what they really want. In this quarantine, you've been probably getting a lot of phone calls from either exes or old suitors. Well, I said I wouldn't call them exes anymore, would I? I mean lessons. Some former lessons are calling you, and some new suitors. You're getting a lot of attention because you're in your Empress energy. You can't help yourself. Don't worry. Just pop your collar, keep it going, because that's who you are, pretty girl, right? So, but you are confused about your masculine and maybe the connection. Not the connection, but the direction of the relationship, because you might have had a grand plan or something specific in mind. And because of this quarantine, everything has changed. Like I said, if this is the reading, because I talk so much, but if this is reading when I said some masculines that haven't reached out so much or in certain ways are doing things they've never done before, this energy has confused this group of feminines that I'm channeling for, because it's like he's acting different. And so I don't know. But I'm getting attention. Let me just say this. If you are finding that you are having a hard time choosing between people, first thing I'm going to say this let mama say this. Then I want you to re-examine if this is even your twin flame that we're talking about. But if you're led to watch this video, so we got to be talking about your twin. But I'm not going to tell you, but you decide. But that is something that is coming through very clearly, that you have a lot of suitors, a lot of attention you're getting, and you're trying to figure out, almost like you're, oh my, well, I am not mad at your, you are not, you're trying to weigh your options and trying to figure out who fits and what. And let me say, if this is you, every time, I'm sorry, when I look at this card, I don't see a confusion. I see peace. I totally see peace. If you look at that lady's face, but I'm going to finish the message. I am going to finish this message, because I'm not going to disrespect the writer, Mr. John Holland, who took his precious time, led by Spirit, inspired by Spirit, to write this lovely book. But as an intuitive reader, I'm telling y'all what I am. But at the same time, I do believe in flowing with the Spirit, and I bet I have to get this message out. But if you are a feminine, that you're finding that during this quarantine, a lot of people are hitting you up, and now you're like kind of pitting them alongside your masculine. And I'm really feeling like this is the group that's not sure if that their masculine is the divine masculine. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna judge you or punish you or say you're messing up. I'm not gonna do that. But I am saying that eventually you're gonna have to come out of the Seven of Cups energy. This card number 7. It's like the Seven of Cups in tarot, y'all. But you're gonna have to eventually come out of this energy, because this is what's keeping you in this cycle, or keeping your union at bay. If in fact you want your union, but this is what it is. So anyway, man, I hope if that wasn't clear, y'all forgive me. I didn't mean for it not to be clear. Now let me put one card and get a deeper message. Add a little more to this message. I'll take that. Oh my! Listen, Linda. If your name is Linda, I'm not calling you. I'm just saying, listen, Linda. But oh my goodness, the devil is out again. This is the devil. In this deck, this is the devil. The last 2 readings I've done, if y'all following me as I'm posting these, the devil has come out. What is up with all this devil energy? But it's a good thing, because that full moon, let me tell y'all, that is actually going over here, and one for the feminine. Let me tell y'all, that full moon released a lot of crap. A lot of you should feel so much lighter and so much better. Emperor energy. I'm just getting the same cards on all these readings. And I am saging in between too. So Spirit is definitely hammering something home. The feminine got the Emperor card last time, Or was it in the spirit card? Anyway, the last reading I did a couple of readings ago, the Emperor came up, and no, she didn't. It was King of Swords, but still, it was masculine energy coming up on the feminine side. And I know this is because feminines, you are leveling up, and that's what I mean. See, didn't I tell y'all that the other group I channeled for with the, you got so many guys, you don't know if this is your twin flame. It didn't resonate. Spirit wanted it said, but it didn't really resonate with me as an intuitive reader, as an empath, because, you know, I'm reading out of the book, right? But what I said earlier, like I said, this feminine is in such a place, because this Emperor, they're stable. They know what's up. They know what the deal is. They run things. They run things. And this card, this woman looks like she's running things. You know, not a mistake. No, you can't make a mistake with readings. Cards are the card is a card is a card, right? But the thing is, that message needed to come out about the ones that trying to make a decision, which is why this card was even written, produced, I mean. So you don't ignore the message. You just give the message and it'll fall on somebody. I trust and believe you're going to see in the comments, I'm that feminine that's trying to, balance all these men. And then you have the other feminines that are like, yep, that's me. I'm thinking about my masculine in the shower. I'm all up in my telepathy. I'm writing him poetry. I'm breathing and I feel his breath against mine. You're Emperor. You are very solid. You could be an Aries, fire sign, but you could be an Aries, but you are set. Look at both of them. Look at the Emperor and look at the woman. They ain't got no worries. They don't have any problems. They know exactly who they are, exactly what they're doing, and exactly what they want to do. They don't try to do anything. They do it. Okay? Yes. So anyway, that's the feminine. She's all up in her power, finding her masculine. Look at him. Now, the mutual energy between them is the devil. And so I'm going to say this mutual energy, I'll put a card on that. But the masculine is literally, what is this card again? This is the world card. So he's overcoming, some obstacles, overcoming some fears, overcoming some, he's really literally embracing who he is, embracing his divine. And one of those things is this right here. This devil, this energy is not of fear or something. I'm not going to say it's not negative. It's actually, he is embracing the fact that he is literally obsessed with you, boo. Or well, if you're a feminine watching, he's obsessed with his divine feminine. He is attached to her. Look at the people. Look, this is after tarot, so that's how this. Look at the people do it. See, they're not chained to the devil's ankle. In traditional tarot, they're chained to the devil's ankle. In this card, they doing it. Wow, doing it. You know what I'm saying? So this is your masculine is like, look, I'm embracing all of my divinity because I'm trying to bring this thing into union because I got to have her. Look at them. See now? That's what that is. That's why the devil came out. So that's not negative energy, actually. And so the energy between them, we said this was, that sexual passion right here. And also they were overcoming some fear. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. I can't take all those. Thank you. I just need one. This deck lays out different. It's very slippery, so I'm going to just be led by my eyes. That's right there. Now, remember, this was the doubt and fear card and overcoming and the fear and doubt in the relationship. But this is what you guys are working on. Overcoming all that, right? And look at this 8 of Cups, emotionally withdrawn, right? This card is in the traditional tarot. It's the man. It's only the man walking away, but it's like some of you, your masculine has literally, kind of walked away. And this, I feel like this is very much past energy, but you could have had an experience with your masculine where he energetically, or definitely not physically, but energetically, spiritually, you felt a disconnect and you were just kind of gazing at what you had left over, like what's left. And some of you felt like, here's water and blood. You know what I mean? This is signifying to me the spirituality, because, we know that life is in the blood and the water is, spirit. So a spiritual and a natural, if you will, but these are spiritual things because it's a spiritual connection. But she's like gazing in the cup. Like this, and all the cups are empty. She's gazing in this cup and what's left. So the mutual energy between you guys, this feminine was like checking it out. He walked away energetically. She didn't know where he went. So you were left kind of gazing and kind of wondering. And let me show you what I'm about to do because I see this thing. Now let's go back to Mr. Holland's, Mr. Holland's opus, Mr. Holland's definition. This woman right here, according to the book, remember I said confused, trying to figure out which way she wanted to go, and I said with this card, there's a feminine that is trying to decide between all these men that are hitting her up throughout this quarantine. And this has caused the masculine, like the whole message totally changed, but I love it, has caused the masculine to kind of walk away, right? Energetically, pull away, because not only is he physically, because look at the water, there is separation between them. Like, you remember, she's on land and he had to cross, you know what I mean? She'd have to cross water to get some of, you know, like I said, you have to cross water. You're separated by bodies of water from your masculine right now. But anyway, energetically, your masculine pulled away, walked away energetically, not physically. And then you're like examining, do I want this? Do I want this one? Do I want this one? And what's interesting is look at this card. The spiritual things have been kicked over. It's almost like, now y'all hear my heart. Don't you start with me, but I got to tell you what the message is. It's almost like feminine. Oh, I just looked at my fingernail because I was grilling y'all. I got charcoal in my nails. It's not dirt, it's charcoal. Anyway, this feminine, it's almost like she forsook or chucked over, kicked over the spiritual part of herself to kind of, do I want Steve? There's Steve's name again. Do I want Tyrone? Do I want Phil? Do I want Barry? Do I want Lester? Or do I want Brad? You see what I'm saying? And it's like she's kind of gazing. Notice she's not looking at the masculine. Notice she's not holding the cup and looking his direction. She's looking at that cup and examining it. Didn't we say that in the message? Look, the cards will clarify. And this is a 7. Trying to figure out which one she wants. This is an 8. See what I'm saying? Look at the numbers. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, so there definitely is, now this is a double confirmation, there definitely is a group of feminines that are entertaining suitors and just some extra attention due to this, you know, time out of this quarantine. And it's caused your masculine to energetically pull back from you. So, you're probably not hearing from him as often as you'd like. So it's giving space for these people, and you've kind of chucked over your spirituality a little bit. But listen, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. It's a season. It happens. All right. So cool. We got a card to clarify this energy. All right. All right. So what do I like to do? Angel Oracle deck. Let me give you some guidance with your angels. What in the what? Actually, let me leave that right there. Oh, I love it. Y'all look at that. See, I told y'all everything that happens in the message is for something. My divine maverick sign flipped over. It got chucked over. So that's your divinity, because I represent spirit. You knocked over spirit for all this here. All this here. Look at the cards. Look at all those cards. Look at all those. That's a lot of cards, because you're trying to decide what you want to do. What? You trying to figure out, right? Oh gosh, I love it. Leadership. Archangel Gabriel says it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. I feel like that's kind of for them. It's for both of you, but I feel like the masculine really needs to come into his, like he's embracing his energy, and he's embracing his role as a divine masculine, and he needs to kind of lead the feminine a little more, because clearly one of these groups of feminines that have all these choices between them need him to step all the way up and all the way in and lead this direction. Let her know that it's her he wants, and she doesn't need to look for another. Okay, all right. Now let's do the thing that we love to do, and let's hold a question. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give some more guidance. I have to do something different. Okay? One more oracle card from your angels for guidance, and then we're going to close. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Forgiveness. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of forgiveness it's going to take a lot of forgiveness if you're literally trying to balance or compare suitors. It is going to take a lot of forgiveness. But the good news is there will be victory. It's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the journey. There's ebbs and flows, ups and downs. Nobody says you have to be spot on every time. That's what it's called, growth and maturation, growth and maturity. Embrace it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. All right, you guys. I hope that this message resonated with you and it helps you a little bit, gave you some clarity, gave you some understanding. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, if you will. Thank you. Keep it light, positive, open, flowing, right? Your comments. Thank you. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay? Bye.